Alrighty, welcome back, sports fans. Sorry, I was just writing message back to Kev. Anyway, we've got Cabbage versus Preckled Fenis. Third game of round one in GIO Stadium in Canberra. And Cameron Smith leads out Preckled Fenis. Relatively strong team. We saw them get away with a win in the trial match against Cabbage earlier on. Very lucky, I'd say. Here comes Cabbage out now, led by JT, Jason Tomalolo, and look at him, isn't he a machine? Well, I've knocked a couple out to computer babes before, especially the Witcher. Have you ever fucked the Witch on the unicorn? Top notch. Anyway, Jason Tomalolo sent a bit of a tickle in the groin. Then, so we see the kick-off. Cabbage versus Preckled Fenis. Game number 3 of round 1. The start of Wednesday night football. Cameron Smith ready to kick off. And here we go. Tommy Burgess with the first hit up of the game. Now we chose GIO Stadium in Canberra strictly because of the green worn by Cabbage. Good little stadium. I went there to watch Canberra versus Manly. Favourite part was when somebody blew on the big horn. And then they did a Viking clap. If you know what I mean. No, but seriously, I was with the kids. It was a good game. Oh, Frizzell straight through the middle. Makes it to the Fenis 25. 5th tackle. Let's see what Cabbage have got here. Ben Hunt can't. Oh, Peter Hiku, great step. Ben Hunt can't catch a ball. Can kick one though, so keep an eye on him and his in-play kicks. Very good. Might need to do a half-time get more wine soon. This is maybe make my own last time. Absolute travesty. To be fair, she did get me a sandwich though. So Fenis fighting out of their half. From inside the 40. Good bounce for Moses Mbai. Look at this. Mbai's through. Oh. Good chase, but already Cabbage are back in the attacking 50. Tom Burgess. Oh, inside, outside, or outside, inside. Jason Tomalolo. Valentine Holmes in the last game against Biggins Eagles picked up 246 run metres. Easily 100 more metres than any other player so far in the comp. Just goes to show. Oh, Moses Mbai with a great try. Big step, goes through the line, scores next to the posts, and Cabbage take a 4-0 lead. Likely to be 6-0 in a minute. Look at that. That step would break ankles. Here we go, much like Valentine Holmes. Let's see if Moses Mbai can convert his own try. Straight through. There we go. Cabbage 6 leading Preckled Fenis 0. 10 minutes into the third game of the first round of the NRL Lockout Dominato Cup 2020. Still willing to pay $100 as Cameron Smith somehow is man of the match of this game. Watch. Here's the kickoff. Goes long. Oh, he caught one, Benny Hunt. I'll tell you what, you're taking your chance putting him back on the try line for a kickoff, aren't you? A good coach would put him smack bang in front of the kickoff on the 40-metre line. Wouldn't let him near the try line there.
delivers a long ball.
To think to be known by dropping one catch. Oh, passing, not afraid to send the ball wide. Throwing the Preckled Fenis defence line into disarray. No disarray there. Alex Twal with the intercept. He's still going. Pulled down about 8 short. First tackle. Oh, the line might be in disarray, but it hasn't stopped the intercept. Cabbage under a lot of pressure here. Daniel Tupou brought down inside the 10. Third tackle. Oh, wish I drafted Jerome Hughes, actually. He's a good player. Oh, here we go. They're over the line, but he's flipped him on his back. That'll be held up. Bring it back out to the 10. Puts it up. Good take by Naden. Oh. Pulled down just outside the 10. They've got a bit of work to do, Cabbage, but held off a good set of 6 there, right on their try line. Oh no. Oh, had a shocker. Put it down. Commentators curse you. Give them a rap. And look what they do. Put themselves under more pressure. 17 minutes into the game. Mind you, Preckled Fenis, as Preckled Fenis does, chokes a little and takes a bit of pressure off the valve there.
Carrying defenders with him. Wow. Break up the defence, a short pass. Brown. He surges forward.
Nathan Brown. What a story that is. Last year, coaching the Newcastle Knights. This year, locking in the scrum at number 13 for Preckled Fenis. Oh, that's a try. They're going up. What's he setting it up as? Try is 2. Yeah, try for days. Who's that, Jerome Hughes? Jeez, I wish I drafted Jerome Hughes. What a pickup.
Chance to kick this.
Cameron Smith. So, Preckled Fenis hit back after a knock on by Cabbage, giving them another set of 6 inside the 20. And all of a sudden, kids, we've got ourselves a tied ball game. 6 all, 19 minutes into the game. Bit of rain on the field today. Weather's been a bit tight here in Canberra. And if you're ever in Canberra, do yourself a favour, get yourself to the Grease Monkey Pizza and Cafe. They do the square, I think they're Philadelphia pizzas, or Detroit actually, Detroit deep pan pizzas. Unreal. Little bit la-di-da, little bit like you're going to go and suck on your vapor outside and then come back in and talk about books you read and shit. But I'll tell you what, great pizza. So that's the Grease Monkey Pizza Joint in Canberra. Get amongst it if you're ever in the nation's capital. So, Preckled Fenis. Good set of 6 following points. Puts it downfield and forces Cabbage to work it out deep in their own half. Josh Maguire, the dirtiest grub in the game. Oh, Tyson Frizzell. Picking up a great fend there. Moses Mbai, where's your forwards, Cabbage? Get them up. There we go, Josh Maguire. 5th tackle, 40 out. What have they got? Oh, Daniel Tupou. Thought he had space. Thought he had space indeed. Cohen S. Another hit up. Was a try scorer in that trial game. And Isaiah Papali, didn't he show something in for Benji Brilliance in their game? Stepped up big time. Valentine Holmes showed why he's a superstar returning from the NFL. Picked up 2 tries that he converted himself against Biggins Eagles. And helped their team to a 12-4 win. The Gronks. Well, this game's been pretty free-flowing. Just the one error I think it is so far. So that's good to see. I think they're a pretty evenly matched rivalry here. Oh, Billy Britton. He goes through the middle. Powers forward, Vossi says. Oh, Josh Maguire. Preckled Fenis. Find the square button. Make a tackle. Oh, he was through. And Mbai's through. Oh, no. It's a high tackle. Oh, he's going to take that. That was try time all day, every day. Reminiscent of the Jamie Ainscough. Taking his head off as he was about to put it down. Cabbage dead set just went from an 8-point try to taking 2 and going 2 in front. So 33 minutes in, Cabbage 8, Preckled Fenis 6. Pretty even match so far. Not a whole lot special. Moses Mbai causing Fenis a lot of trouble on their try line.
Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Britton marks the ball.
Billy Britton on to Alex Glenn.
Run, release.
Josh Maguire having a strong game here. Made a couple of breaks, has bumped off a few players. Oh no. Oh, he's caught it.
He offloads. Oh, that is a good pass in the tackle. There's the ball, 40 metres out.
Wow, what a play by Cabbage. It's dead set, hit his head, bounced about 5 metres forward. He's caught it on the full. Is this 0 tackle? That's right, boys. 0 tackle. Cabbage on the attack to finish the half. Have they got what it takes to cross the line again and take a solid lead going into half time? Oh, Brent Naden. I actually don't know what his first name is. I just saw B and kind of made it up. Another strange draft picked, but could be a sneaky great pickup. Oh, Hunt's put it up. Oh, easy for Daniel Tupou. Eats them for breakfast. Anyway, that looks like it'll be it for the end of the first half. We'll let them finish it off, eh?
0 tackle, hands away. Hess. That's the half-time siren. The referee calls an end to the first half. Eddie, me old mate, what a nail-biting first half that was.
I really enjoyed that first 40 minutes.
So that's half-time. The Cabbage taken 8-6 lead after a penalty in the second half. First half, sorry. We're about to start the second half with Moses Mbai kicking off. He's already on the scoreboard as well with a great try. In fact, Moses Mbai owns all 8 points for Cabbage.
Stanza underway here.
Looks like we've got another Val Holmes situation going on here.
Driving forwards. That is strong.
So Leeson Armour starts us off in the second half. Oh, Sean Johnson. Not the kind of player you want to be one-on-one with.
Hard to handle.
but he was pulled down well. And Preckled Fenis go on the attack. Oh, he's given it to him by.
Just short of the 30-metre line.
I'm glad I didn't draft Jerome Hughes. Tristan Saylor actually quite fast in this game. Makes a break, will be hard to pull down. Tom Burgess.
Let him up. He's held 3. Hunt charges up and through a tackle. He has his teammates there. He surges forward. Great strength.
So Cabbage keeping a slight lead here. Honestly, should probably be an 8-point lead. I still hold to that. Jamie Ainsco's come back for the Fenis and absolutely taken Mbai's head off as he was going to score. Instead, the referees blew a penalty and he took the 2 points.
Delivering the short ball past the 30-metre mark.
Oh, Josh Papali.
Powering through the defence.
Josh was always going to be run down, but that's very valuable metres for the Fenis. Clint Gutherson. Jeez, I think that's the first time we've seen him take the ball so far. He'll have a clean uniform. Bit like my own while I sat on the sidelines nursing some sort of shitty injury. Thanks, Paul Marta. Tommy Burgess takes an intercept. It's just counter-attack on counter-attack here. One team, coast-to-coast kind of football. One team goes one end, the other team follows. Goes the other. As I said, quite an evenly matched game. And reminiscent of the trial match that Preckled Fenis came back to steal in the last 20 minutes. This time they've struck early, but after giving away a late penalty in the first half, are currently down 8-6. Cabbage, what are you doing? Whiten has dead set just kicked it into the player running in front of him, given away a penalty, easy metres for Preckled Fenis, and all of a sudden they're on the attack. Luckily they throw the ball 20 metres backwards, so by the time the defence line catches up with them, they're on the advantage line. Getting nowhere, but that was a good run. Cohen Hess. Tough to handle. See? Nathan Brown. I'm not biased, but dead set, if that's not a knock-on, what is? Anyway, love a glitch in the game. Preckled Fenis continue this up. So a bit like trying not to do any bias for the Eagles. I'm honestly trying not to be biased toward Cabbage in this game. But it actually is pretty good. But that's terrible. 7 tackle set.
Very good football from both sides. A good pressure kick, well diffused.
Jeez, it's pretty tough to get yourself a wine in this house. Dead set.
Misses the tackle.
Remus Smith comes in off the wing. James Graham. Oh, proving tough to take down first time. Hope that was Cameron Smith, he just bumped off.
He's got momentum.
Here's Josh Maguire making valuable. I reckon he's made a ton this game.
Silly play. The ref was
absolute
right
ton.
That has got his team under even more pressure now.
Wow. Few penalties in this game. Preckled Fenis happily giving them away. Very undisciplined team. And does it surprise you with their CEO? Not exactly a disciplined bloke himself, really. Cabbage go on the attack, 30 metres out. I think they just went backwards off the tap off a penalty, but that's alright. Tamalolo's the kind of bloke you want in this part of the field, let's be honest. Got a lot of power. And there he is, look. Oh, he's been well handled so far though. 4th tackle.
The defence is looking a bit shaky here. Maguire.
Oh, they flipped him on his... No, he's short. 5th tackle. King Cabbage come up with some... Oh! Didn't even get a chance to pass it. Billy Britton pulled down.
able to break through some very solid defence there. Their completion
So
rate is
aside
high.
from the Biggins Eagles having Jeremy Marshall-King as their hooker, good pickup in the draft. Clear sign not to get too drunk when you're at a draft night. Billy Britton for the Cabbage is probably a highlight as to why he shouldn't leave draft night early. For starters, we all get a hall pass, so it's a good drinking night. And secondly, look at the shit your mates pick for you.
That's tackle 5.
So Fenis finding it tough to make ground here. 5th tackle. Takes it from inside their own half. Bring the Smith. Straight past your winger.
He's held there. Clear him.
Oh, Mbai, what a game he's having. I reckon man of the match so far. We'll wait and see. But he has dead set ripped it up. And Preckled Fenis are finding it tough to find a defensive solution to shut him down. To slot him down.
They continue to roll forward.
Sorry about that.
Their shadow can't keep up with him.
Josh Maguire, he's up there too actually.
On the 20-metre line.
Anyway, 5th tackle.
Let's see what they can come up with.
Let's see, Vossi.
Wyson just galloping along.
Little grubber through. Oh, picked up by Mbai.
Wrapped up on the 10-metre line.
Pulled down though. Hand over 10 metres out.
Fine support inside. He's held there. One. Release.
I don't know if Cabbage have enough to be able to try and hold on. I think they've got to score again here. If Preckled Fenis score, I think it might be very tough for Cabbage to come back.
He's got momentum.
Interesting last 13 minutes of the game. Alex 12.
There's the 4th tackle. Johnson delivers the wide ball. Weaves his way through that tackle.
Peter Hickey, very strong out there. 35 metre gain, 5th tackle. Again, they're too far out, the Fenis. You're not going to pull off anything that's going to score you a try from there. And wow, didn't that nearly not work out for me. So Mbai puts his foot down. He's back to the 40. Wow. I'd have to say that I think all the momentum is currently in Cabbage's favour here. Can they just push forward with their 2-point lead? If they score a try, it's all over.
He got some pace. Driving forwards.
Paul Marta and the Preckled Fenis could just pack up shop and go home. It's not happening tonight. Oh, Crichton's through. I don't even know his first name either. It's amazing. Kick. Little grubber in behind. Try time. Oh, he's put it up. He's put it up. Oh, Jared Croker takes it. Pulled down. Oh. No, you can't give that kind of penalty away. You can't.
Over the sideline it goes.
Cabbage put himself. Oh, not under heaps of pressure. Preckled Fenis are only 25 out. Here we go. This might be their last set of 6 for the game. What have Preckled Fenis got? Can they get down there and put some points on the board? Jerome Hughes pulled down. 41 out. 2nd tackle.
Johnson surges forward in the tackle.
Now they're 49 out. 3rd tackle. Oh, he's thrown an intercept. Ben Hunt can catch. You heard it here first, folks. Ben Hunt can catch. He's just taken an intercept. The intercept that might have just won Cabbage their first game of the season.
With momentum, proving a handful. Get off him. 3 hands away.
3rd tackle. James Graham just taking a hit up, safe as houses. 4th tackle.
Keeps going.
Oh, Tristan Saylor, see? Look at him go. Fifth tackle. Get another set of 6 and you'll close it out. Look at this! Try time! Moses Mbai. No, he's called no try. Oh, that's try for days. Come on. What is it? Try. No try. It's a travesty. What is that? Oh, Cabbage. You will be crying, son, if Preckled Fenis go the other end of the field and score here. Don't look like they're going to. But we're in the last minute of the game, probably the last 2 plays. Cameron Smith's pulled down with it. They're a long way out. It's going to take some magic, and Aloea takes a hit up. Cabbage with the win. Oh no! Can you believe it? Cabbage with the win.
Have secured the win this afternoon. A display of
well done.
Has seen them come out on top.
Well said, Eddie. Bravo. And it's been great fun working with you
Good
on
job.
this game.
Cabbage
Can't
with
wait
the
until
win.
next
Who
time.
was the man of the
See you
match?
later.
Moses Mbai. As I said, probably ripped off a penalty try early in the game. Ripped off a try at the end of the game. He dead set should have had a hat-trick. Scores all the points for Cabbage. Jerome Hughes, the try for Preckled Fenis. So there we go, sports fans. I know you'll love this result. Give it to him. This is what the banter page is made for. Cabbage 8, Preckled Fenis 6. Thanks for listening. Hope you all have a good one. Keep enjoying it, guys, and don't be afraid to give me feedback on the page. Later.